Hello everyone, Pockets here, back again playing some more EVE Online. Back already. Actually pretty excited. Sitting here in my Daredevil Dave. We're going to start the new Promise series. I'm going to work on the Anomic agents. And I've gone ahead and I've set a few things up. And we're getting ready to go. Now, yes, I am going to give away the material. That is still happening. I am going to let the last video run until Friday. And then sometime on Friday I will collect the names, and either Friday or this weekend I will record the video and give that away once I've sorted out how I want to handle it exactly. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go see my last video with my material with instructions on how to get in that draw. I am giving away a mission blitzing material. But today we're looking at burner missions and switching over to doing pretty much entirely Anomic agents as our income source. So I did grab us a mission to make sure we had at least one. And let's just go here and let's see what we can get. So let's set destination. So it's one jump if I go through there. And if I do this. Okay, we'll do the 4 jumps just because we are glass cannons and I don't know that system well enough. I did move my base closer to home, so I don't have to go so far to transfer materials around. Brought it down from 9 jumps. It's 5 if I avoid low sec, and it's like 3, or no, 7 if I avoid low sec, and it's 3 if I go through a low sec pocket, so that's much easier. We're going to go ahead and accept this. This is a team agent, so we have to get our Garmur. I did make notes, so we're going to start keeping track of things, and I'm putting it here so you guys will be able to see it as well, all my notes. So there's our Garmur and what range and ammo to use against things. So for example, this is the Vengeance, so it's 22 kilometers, and we use Mjolnir missiles. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this. And then this is where I do the missions. This is where we are currently. There's 2 different stations actually that have the missions in this one. So we're going to undock. We're going to fly the other one and switch our ships because that's where they're actually all parked. So I picked this one because there's 2 agents for the same Federal Intelligence Agency. So I picked this so we can bounce between the 2 and drop missions as we need to. So it's this one we need to dock up at. But yeah, so we got to get our Garmur, we got to put the Mjolnir missiles in. And then we have Dave, which is this burner. He's for the Dramiel burner agent. And just some basic instructions to refresh my memory on how to do it. And then as you can see down below, I've started tracking it. So we are at 680 million in assets. That's the 2 ships and fits. The Garmur making up more than 2/3 of that, or about 2/3 in there. And yeah, so as we buy new hulls and new ships and fits, that'll go under assets, and then ammo under expenses. So I've already calculated my starting ammo pool. I'll show you guys that. So just for transparency, so Dave started with about 5,000 void, and I've already calculated the cap. He's already loaded up and ready to go. And you can see here I have 5,000 of each missile type, and we had 81 of these cap chargers. Some of them have been put on Dave. And we are going to use these because we may end up going to a Nurgle, plus Dave uses them. So that's all accounted for currently. And our 2 ship hulls. And so as we go, I may or may not do a Nurgle. I might just fit up more Daredevils because a few of the other burners you can be used in Daredevils. So I want to have a variety of ships. So even if I do get a Nurgle, I'm still going to occasionally get, or eventually get the individual hulls for each one. I may end up renaming them. We'll see how that goes. One of the problems I'm seeing with this location, which may make me move, is that we're close enough to low sec that sometimes, a lot of the time, the burners end up in low sec. We don't want to be running them in low sec. We're not. That's just asking for trouble. Flying through low sec, I'll probably get into, but actually running a mission in there where the potential to get jumped on and grabbed is just not my thing. If I'm going to do low sec, I'm going to go do low sec right and actually, do PvP. Anyways, so that's all accounted for. So we're at negative 700 million right off the start. And so we'll see how long it takes. And we're just going to keep grinding. I don't know if I'm going to do this whole thing until I'm ISK positive, but I'm kind of going to keep track of the number of missions and see where about we break even. Ammo is going to be the only real recurring expense, and Nurgles, apparently, I keep losing those. But what am I talking about? Let's get... No, that's not how I do that. You can do that when they're here, but not there. Make active. So we do have to load them up. And our notes did say Mjolnir, correct? I closed it, didn't I? I did. And he needs Mjolnir missiles, so we'll load them up. I'll put the rest in his cargo. How did I end up with 50 more? I don't even know anymore. That goes in there. All right. So this is a 22 kilometer one. So if we could go like this, and we switch these out. So we can reach out to 30. If we switch these to precision scripts, which I do now have, 22. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it on the range, because at that range, I don't want to go closer than 22. And at that range, we're going to miss a lot. So that was a suggestion. I think I'm just going to keep it with the precision scripts. Wow. But there we go. All right, so we got that. Let's go to our mission. 4 jumps away. What else? What other housekeeping? Nope, that's it. We're going to buy stuff as we go. First step will be probably an Nurgle, just so we can run most of the burners, because I don't want to be skipping too much. I did also bring, or in the process of bringing, did I bring it? Yes. I brought my Dominic, so if I do need to grind up some standings because we get a little low, I will use my Dominics off camera to that. That won't count as income. While we're flying, let's see. Other things, I am going to track market-based ISK only when I sell things. So if I get ISK for it, then I get it. So that includes LP. So for this one, I'm actually going to have it so that unless I actually convert the LP to items and then sell them either to someone or to the market, I won't count it as income until then. Just to do something a little different than last time. Because we do get a lot of LP. So that also encouraged me to convert some of that LP to ISK, which I don't do. Oh. We'll have to dock up and fix because we're still overheated from our last mission. And yeah, so I do have 3 more Daredevil hulls, so I do intend to fit those up for some of the burners. And I know there's some Dramiels. It's nice because they let me fly a bunch of hulls. We'll just get them all stationed here so we can run everything. There is one more station 2 jumps away, but it's for a different corporation. I'll show you that here. Well, once we get back to base, if I remember. But we have these 2 for Federal Intelligence, and then there's this one for Astral Mining. I'm going to avoid Valor, although we could do some stuff there as well. It's only 4 jumps away if we need it, but this should be plenty. Federal Intelligence isn't the best LP store, but it has okay. It does all right. There's a few things that it does give us that we can definitely use. But yeah, so that's pretty exciting. What are we doing here? Oh, okay. Ooh, the Rasnaborgs. Gotta watch those. I'm wondering if they're gonna warp in during our missions. I don't know. I could ask, but maybe we'll just play it by ear. Can we... I don't know if we can actually dock at that retirement, so I'm just gonna jump to the next system. We'll find one along the way. We have a couple more jumps. And we'll go and repair this real quick, because we may want to overheat. We do have the right damage types now, though, so that's going to help us take out... What is going on here? Okay, we're going to bounce off this. I don't know what's going on. Did it warp me? I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. Yeah, with this one here, we'll be able to... Sure, what's close? Let's grab this one. It's close. So we'll go drop in there, quickly repair it. I'm going to look over here. So yeah, there's our profit. Once that hit positive, I'm going to consider this a victory. But it won't hit positive for long, because as I get money, I'm going to be acquiring new hulls. We're going to work... So we have this guy for all the team agents, which is great. It works well. And again, I have the Daredevil, the current Dave for the 1-burner type. And we'll start sort of filling in the holes there. And then once we've got all the frigates, we're going to start working on the cruisers. And at some point, we're going to break even. I may run some... Well, I don't think I'm going to run Anomics off camera, actually, to be honest. If the series runs long, it runs long. Hopefully you guys don't mind just continuing to do as I've been doing. There we go. So I picked a Citadel or an engineering complex. I think it was an engineering complex this time. The player-owned structures you repair for free, so that doesn't count as coming out of our budget. But I'm going to track a little more granularly. Like when I go and do ammo runs, all that will add on to our expenses in the whole bit. So this will be a much more accurate representation. I just think it's something I'm more interested in doing. All right. Excellent stuff. I want my notes back up, so we'll do that here. So if you want your notes, utilities, notepad, you can just make all your little notes in here. All sorts of stuff you can do. It's pretty good. We are going to make sure our default orbit is set to 22. All right. And we are now in location. So let's do this. With any luck, I won't lose my Gladius here. And that would be fantastic. I'm actually very excited. Starting a new series. I always like starting a new series. And this is one that, you know, obviously we've talked about a lot. All right. So we're going to jump the gate. We're on it. Gonna have to start warping to 10 to the mission location because we're probably going to bounce again. Nope, we got around the edge. Okay. And Vengeance, Orbit. And then Microwarpdrive. Turn these on. Okay, Inquisitor number 1. Time to go. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Are we outside? Oh, why am I doing that? Okay, good. As long as we don't drop in under 20. They have a really long range on their webs. Why am I being so slow? It's just because this guy's fast, or... So you can see with the proper ammo, we're taking these down a fair bit faster, though we are into the armor repping now, which is where they're strongest. But we're also not missing much, so... I want to turn my missile trails back on. Just feels wrong. We're going to go ahead and overheat to burn through some of that armor while we're at it here. We'll have to keep an eye on it, but see if we can't burn through some of that armor. Come on. Shoot through it. What are we at? 11%. Have we done Vengeance before? I don't know if we've done one before on the other side, so... There we go, we're starting to make headway here. I don't want to let it much over 50%. 38. Turn off the overheat after that cycle. See what we can do here. See, we'd probably be missing a lot more if I had the precision script on, although it looks like we could close a little bit, but I'm just gonna let it burn through. We're starting to make a dent. He's probably gonna start running out of capacitor here. We'll start getting reps. I don't think switching is really gonna be worth anything, like switching over to the other Inquisitor. So with any luck, we can just burn through this. Should have brought... Well, nanite pace isn't gonna help because we'd have to stop shooting, but... Why? $85, $82, $84. Wow, we're not really... I'm gonna have to overheat a couple more cycles. I don't know. How fast are they going? We're not breaking them. Because if we switch, this one's just going to start repping this one. We'll have the same problem. If we switch to this, they're both going to rep them. And that's just not good at all. We'll give it a minute here. We'll see what it's going to do. I have lots of ammo. So we're not actually making any headway here on this particular one. Do I need more skills? Rockets. %2 damage to all missiles. It's actually gaining on me here. They're actually gaining armor. All right, this is a good start. We could probably increase this, but I don't have this. Increases the accuracy. 5% decreased level for signature radius. Okay, I'll pay attention to that. Maybe rapid launch. Just to get the missiles out there just a little bit faster. Actually, maybe we can do that with what I have. I have enough. Let's do it. I may have to do a dock up and come back out for that to apply, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to stop this. And this is dangerous because I'm potentially going to let him close the gap. No, we're good. Okay, so we're going to go dock up, repair, and we'll come back and try that again. So it is the... I'm pretty sure we didn't do a Vengeance before, so there's something slightly missing. I did Rapid Fire just so we can get a little bit more speed on our missiles and hope that'll be enough. I'm going to go ahead and queue up, since we're going to do this a lot. Some of the other missile stuff. Rocket Specialization doesn't really matter because we're using T1 ammo. 2% bonus to the rate of fire. So we are using T2 guns, right? T2 launchers. So that might help. It's 10 days. Wait for it to load. We are going to throw it in here. Target 10% decreased level of the target's velocity. I'm thinking we're just going to have to add this as well. It's a lot of training so far, but that's okay. It's okay. Warhead upgrades is 2% bonus per level. I think this is honestly going to be the next thing, so we'll just throw it in here as well. So we'll let that run. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so now I've docked up. We undock. That'll apply my skill change. I'm pretty sure it calculates at session change. Not 100% sure, so I was doing that to be safe. I'm going to reload our guns. I'm going to stop here for a second because we didn't actually let it repair us. How long is that going to take once we tether? We got some when we first landed. Wow, it takes... Okay. We'll just repair it. Stand by. Okay, well, lesson learned. So I do need... You need really good missile skills for this to work, apparently, because I could not break. They were actually gaining on me. Might be a case where we'd want to switch to, like, precision missiles. But I don't know what kind of range we'd get with precision. So if we did... Mjolnir, precision, or javelin, I guess, because it's rockets. Well, maybe not precision, maybe rage. That's Inferno. Not that it matters, but we could probably use the T2 rockets. So if this doesn't work this time, then I'm going to have to pick up some T2 rockets. Everything's fixed. Let's repair. No, come on. I'm going to turn my sensitivity down just a little. There we go. Alright, now let's try it again. This way we can overheat again. And hopefully that slightly increased rate of fire will get us past the repping. Attempt number 2. Wow, look at this. That's a pretty good system if you want to do these high-sec... combat sites. At least right now it is. Okay, we're not in the structure this time, so that's good. Hopefully their shields haven't regened and we can just go straight into attacking the armor. Maybe get ahead of the reps a bit. And returned. This guy. Let's get on it. See if we can do some damage before the reps start landing. We're still outside this guy's web and scram. If we get webs and scrammed, we die. Okay, he's getting reps now. It's not promising, even overheated. I don't want to break my guns. $39, $42. Don't want to go too long. That's all I can do. Did I stop shooting? No. Don't stop shooting. Okay, so we can hope that the extra rate of fire from our skill get us the last bit of the way. 76, 72, 74. Doesn't look promising, guys. Does not look promising. It's actually gaining on us again. Yeah, 78. Well. Okay, so let's switch to precision scripts. Stop shooting for a second because we are out of range, probably. No, we can keep shooting. And we're actually going to... Well, let's see if we're hitting. So we are doing more damage. But is it enough more? This is like a very good learning mission. As long as we're seeing numbers, we're hitting, because missiles, as far as range is concerned, it's either hit or miss. So we are close enough that those are still tagging every shot. I'm gonna... Are we making headway? We are actually digging them out. We'll see here. Let's let that burn for a minute. Let's turn our missiles back on. There we go. It's just too quiet without them. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is I'm going to switch to rage ammo and try this again. Because, yeah, we're just not getting there. Okay. Let's make sure that the targets aren't between us and where we're going. They will be now because I went and waited too long. So we're just going to wait a second. Doesn't matter if it takes us a second because we're pulling away from them. We're going to go get the T2 ammo. We'll put that in and we'll see how this goes. There might even be some. Wow, okay. Excellent. Well, let's see if T2 ammo works in this setup. See what kind of range we're looking at for precision plus rage. Did I get it? Nope. So precision script, rage ammo, 18. So we'd have to do it with the long range, but so what the raw DPS is. This is actually excellent. I'm glad that this isn't just going easy. This is my process, right? If we do a gate grab, it'll be trouble. 25 kilometers at 79 EM damage. And then if we go back to Navy, is it Navy? So it's 30 more DPS per rocket. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. So we want Mjolnir Rage. Is there any nearby? I think that's a low sec. Yeah, we gotta go through low sec to get there, so that's not gonna happen. Old Man Star, Hadley's Flayette. This is all low sec. How far are we to Dirty Dixie? That's not... Alright, so stand by. I'm going to go get myself some T2 Rage missiles, or rockets in this case, and we're going to try this again. So stand by. Okay, so while I was looking for the T2 ammo, I had a thought, and I looked at some information, and I suspect, based on what I read, let me just look here. It says that the Logi weak resist is explosive kinetics. So if we switch to, if we bring some Nova missiles, just some regular Nova missiles and our precision scripts, we should actually be able to break it, I would think. So what we're going to do is we're going to go pick those up first. We're going to go to our base and we're going to pick those up first. and try that. Before I spend any more ISK on ammo that we may or may not need, we're going to see if we can work with what we have. Because if we switch to Nova, and then we switch to the EM when we get to the Vengeance, I think that's the way it's gonna work best for us. Which maybe if we did do the Vengeance and it worked, it's because I was just shooting thermal. Although, I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely not working with these Mjolnir missiles on the Logi, so I'm going to try that first. What we'll do is when we go back in as well, if I remember, I'm going to bring up their profiles, because I keep forgetting that's a thing now. That you can actually bring up the profiles for the NPCs and see what their actual resists are, so I should have totally done that. You guys can know where I'm at. I don't hide it so that you guys can't see it. I hide it just to make more room on the screen for everything else that's going on. And dock up, and we'll grab, like, even all that messing around. We only went through 800 plus whatever's in the, about 800, not just 700 rounds. So that's not too bad. Whoa, that was weird. Came up from the bottom. So. Alright, so we're just going to grab some of this ammo first. Nope, wire. That's because it's the other station. This is the mission hub station, but my missiles are in the other station. Ugh. Having to travel around and jump stations, this is all just part of EVE. Get used to it and enjoy it. And make less mistakes than I do, and you won't have to do quite as much error correction. Pardon me, I have to... for my throat. There we go.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Hold on 1 second. What was I doing? I was picking up ammo. I had to say something in Corp chat. I apologize for the pause. So I'm going to bring... I'll just bring them all. Whatever. If we lose the ship, we'll just replace the ammo. It's about... what? It's 8 million worth of ammo? Not a problem. So I just panic spent all of those skill points. Hopefully that was a good choice for us. I mean, shooting faster is good. It means anything we do that increases our DPS here will be magnified by the extra few % of shooting speed, right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Is everything still clear there? Perfect. The only problem with moving EVE to my ultra wide and doing all my extra stuff on the second monitor is I have less real estate on that side, so I don't actually see Streamlabs all the time anymore like I used to, and it's much smaller. But it's worth it. It's way more comfortable playing with this extra room. So, we're running all the way back. So, this is a fitting start to a new series, figuring out the first puzzle. Oop, that's there. Okay. This is the one I wanted. So we're doing pirates. We have one for the Dramiel, which is Dave. So one against the Succubus. You can use a Daredevil for that as well. Very different fit than our current one. Worm. Daredevil. Cure. Nurgle is the best for that, so we will want to get a Nurgle again anyways. And then versus the Daredevil is also the Nurgle. And it's I think it's the one Nurgle fit. So we can get a Nurgle. If we get a Nurgle next, that'll give us 2. And we have 2 more Daredevils that we can fit up. That'll get us the 5 pirate missions, or the pirate agents, so that's cool. Alright. Are we here? Can we... do it that way? I don't know. Thrasher could be a gank. I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably not. Oh. Almost forgot to switch to Novas, and we wanted to switch these to the... Oh, don't be too close. Oh. How we doing? We're good. That's all good. Let's switch these. And then here he is again. Same guy. Let's get him. Let's see if this does any better. So I'm not going to overheat till we're in the armor. But once we start plicking the armor, I am going to overheat this a bit. Just try to break that tank. So shift click on it to start the overheating. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that's quite a bit bigger. I would say we're definitely taking bigger chunks out of them there, right guys? Probably don't even need to overheat, but we will. So I'm going to put that in my notes, don't forget. Once we're on the Vengeance, we will note that we want to use explosive against the Logi. Oh! Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I forgot that it was overheating. So I panic clicked it in case I didn't want to burn it out. Yeah. Perfect, okay. Good to know, good to know. So we show info. Yeah, you can see right here. Armor. Okay. And he's going to be EM. Yeah, perfect. Actually, thermal is better. So, weird, okay. The note said EM, but I think I'm going to switch that. But it's okay, the EM should work. Now we're breaking them, That's excellent. Let's make my notes. I'll switch to this guy first. No, not that guy. And we'll lock the camera. Accessory utilities. Notepad. And this is the Vengeance. And it said thermal, right? What we'll have to do is try it again later, and we'll try the other one. And we want Nova versus Logi. Alright. Now we've made notes. Oops. Excellent. I might just carry all my ammo. Nice thing is rockets don't take that long to reload, so switching ammo doesn't lose that much time. And because he's keeping it that range, we actually want to missile range script, because we want to be able to shoot him. Although 22 may have hit him because he's trying to chase us, but we'll see how this works. He doesn't have Logi, so we will just shoot through him eventually anyway, regardless. We are doing 152 pretty regularly. So I'm actually going to add my per volley damage into the notes for Mjolnir, and then once we try with the Inferno, next time we get this, we can compare. Oh, excellent. Okay. Solved it. It is weird that everything was telling me it was Mjolnir, but the actual resist profile seems to lean towards the other option. Now, it could be that overall, because of the shield, it's better from Mjolnir, but honestly, the shields go down so fast, I mostly only care about... Oh, nice. That has a 3 millionist. That's, I mean, it's not huge, but it's something. I was shot past again. Wow! This thing is too fast. Doing too many things at once. Okay. MWD's off. Now we won't shoot past it anymore. It's a 3 million-isk light laser. Okay. Let's go home. So that is our first Team Burner mission down in the new series. And I liked it, because I had to solve a little puzzle. This is not in the list, in the sort of the cheat guide that I was using that gives me like Nurgle and the Daredevil fits. This was actually submitted by Lenny Jinwei, one of my viewers here and fellow Malrovian. So it's pretty awesome. You guys probably remember that video where I talked about that. So thank you, Lenny. It's still working great. And there's some notes to be added. Stack all. So yeah, we're still doing just fine on ammo. We're going to start our conversation here. We can pre-update because it's 5 million for the bounty. So I do have another list built here that we can update as we go. 2,510,000. Time bonus, which we will get, 2720. And bounty is 5 million. And again, I'm not going to count any loot or LP until I've cashed it in and sold it. So that 3 million won't come into play just yet. But that puts us only, you know, it's 5.7 million for that run. Which means it pretty much paid for any ammo we might have used. And then some. So that's good. Last couple jumps. And then we'll see if she gives us another one. I want to see what kind of standings gain these give as well, because that's going to matter. I think they were pretty good. I know we looked at it a few times in the last series, but because this series is now a separate entity, I'm going to just do everything that we need to make sure we're getting all the best information. We're going to go over to this Ritaru, and we're going to fix our gun there because it's free, so it doesn't come out of our expenses. And then we'll pop over to the mission station, hand it in, and see what we get next. If I do get another team or the one burner agent we can currently run, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll end the video here. I probably could have just tethered, but tethering is less clicks, but it probably takes a few seconds longer. I highlighted it. So by doing the proper damage type against the ships, we probably don't even have to overheat anymore. We're going to try that in the next one. I won't overheat. But I'm definitely going to pay... I might just bring all of my missiles so we can adjust on the fly this time. I think I have enough room for that, right? Nope, not personal assets. Yeah, we should be able to bring them all. It's another 51, so... Or 44, it's another 44. So yeah, we can bring them all. So we'll probably just do that. If we die, it means we have to rebuy all of the ammo, but it means that if we do have to adjust on the fly, we have all the different damage types, and that's probably better for us. And again, all in, it was only 26 million for the ammo, and that's including cap chargers that we won't be bringing. So, excellent. Ding. Awesome. So that's going to be it for this episode. It was a pretty good one, like I said. We had to solve the puzzle of the Logi tanking me, and I think that went out pretty well. Found the information I needed and adjusted accordingly. Definitely let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching the new series, and I hope you're all excited as I am. I know many of you have been looking forward to it, so... And stay tuned over the Friday or this weekend, maybe early next week, for the video handing out that material from my previous series. If you're looking for a place to hang out with some friendly, high-sec-minded people, definitely give Malro and the Convocation of Empyreans a look. Link to our Discord is down below. In-game channel is Malro Public, so you can hit us up there as well. Our recruiters are often in there talking to people. And if not there, our Discord is the primary place, so come check us out. If you want to talk to me directly, either from the Malro Discord or the COE Discord, DM me directly if you prefer. I do also have my YouTube Discord, PDK Discord. Link to that is in the description as well. You can hit me up there. We can talk about pretty much anything. That's Eve, Magic especially. Those are games that I play a lot. Factorio, whatever other games. Definitely hit me up there about those. I do like talking to everybody. And I look forward to continuing this series. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care, I'm out of here.